Let me start recording the stream. Anybody who missed yesterday's Outer Worlds 2 stream, the VOD will be up tonight at 6 p.m. Oh, right now. Should be live right now, actually. So, missed it. There it is. When we last left our intrepid hero, that's me, I was accidentally throwing a grenade into a crowded area and I had to fast travel to my ship to ensure it didn't explode. It didn't. So... Wait, are you saying O as in you have a surprise, like a sudden thought, or are you saying OH? Because if you are, Rake's is going to say IO, so be ready for that. Okay. A defense dome. Okay, I found it. That's cool, but I can't unlock it unless I find 4 more keys. That is okay. You know what, honestly, I'm at this point where if any of you decided to pirate my stream on VHS, I'm honestly not even mad about it. Actually, let me ask y'all a question. I'm trying to find out something. How many of you would pirate my stream? I would say if it's a paid service, but y'all would say, I'm paying you right now, inward, and I would say, all right, you know what? Point taken, but if you had to really pay to watch me stream, like really pay no matter what, how many of you would pirate my stream? Type P if you'd pirate my stream. Or type N if you'd find a way to just pay for it legally. I'm not going to judge you. No qualms. Just call it curiosity. Gotta craft more ammo really quickly. Okay. Yeah, I'm barely on. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday I streamed as much as the entirety of The Irishman, though. So yesterday's stream would have been like you bootlegging Irishman. For one time. In response to being B-worded B-word. Oh. VHS collection of OK per view would be pretty great. It'd be one of those obnoxiously big ones too, Nixie Puff, the ones that are like 9 VHSs long. But if you collect all 9, like the bindings in the back all like show, I don't know, probably OK HD. Yeah, if you combine all 9 of my VHS collections, the back emote is OK HD. That's fun. I should do that. Should ask a new question, actually. I don't think I need any of this stuff right now like I thought I did. Yeah. And plus the ammo that I want is not going to happen right now. So it's like, what am I doing? Let's not do that. Let's talk to my crew. Because I haven't seen what they're up to in quite some time. Who TF is The Irishman? I don't know what it's about. I just know it was a Scorsese film that came out like 2 years ago. It stars Joe Pesci and it's like 4 hours long. Or Coppola, one of the two. I don't know.
Got Inez moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure, if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher?
I mean, Helen hated corporate types, but a shared love of cereal transcends all differences.
Now that sounds like something you read off a box top. I like to think Helen would understand our need for allies, but maybe she'd resent being replaced? Hard to say which. Her voice sure has gotten quieter over the years.
Okay, Inpuff, I see it. I just pretend not to see it. By the way, reminder, we are $390 away from hitting our very first milestone for St. Jude, and your boys have to go buy quality guacamole. There's a local Mexican cantina around here that's super good, and I'm sure they make like really good guac, so I was thinking of picking it up over there. None of that store-bought stuff, grocery store stuff, so tonight could be the night we hit 1K. Shooketh. Oh, I can't make it. Look, here's the thing. If I get a recipe, I can make the recipe. What's going to happen is, even if I showcase me making the recipe and I don't like it, someone's going to assume that I made it incorrectly, even if they watch me make it correctly. I don't pirate anything outside of a handful of 20-plus-year-old ROMs, so nah. Only 20? We used to 20 plus. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it amazing that we're reaching the state of the world now, Alex, where one can just play PlayStation 2 on the go? They know what box tops are? Yeah. The thing about Outer Worlds is that they live in this universe that is it's a reimagining of what our universe is, right? So even though they are in the future with all the future advancements one could ask for, it's very much stylized in a way where the progression of the technology inhabits a lot of the retro aesthetics that we romanticize now. With things like neon-based signs, with advertising, cereal, baseball cards, all things like that. So it's just what they do. Yeah, Reem gets it. That's why. That's what a lot of St. June incentives are, though. It's make me do this thing that I don't want to do and wait for my reaction to do so. Why do you think people eat Bean Boozles every year? They want to watch someone eat the soap-flavored Bean Boozle and be like, ew, that's nasty. Like, haha, I got you. Or for $5, I'll hold my breath underwater by dunking my head into my active fish tank. Which is bad for the fish, so like, don't do that if that is an incentive. You have opinions on our crew?
Always up for a little backfence talk, though I'm guessing you don't mean Val.
What do you think about Inez?
Can't say I know her well enough to have much in the way of an opinion. She seems capable, and shockingly, she hasn't tried to sell me anything yet. She's still got more loyalty to Auntie's choice than they have to her, but maybe we can help her see that one day. Sure thing. I trust you've got particulars in mind?
Bean Boozle is a horrific expenses and I don't wish upon anybody. There was a lot of that on Twitch-centric programming for quite some time, but even Bean Boozle runs wild, or runs dry after a while. I will say some, they're not as bad as others. Like, if you get a soap one, it's not so bad. If you get the booger one, it tastes salty, and you're like, well, I've eaten my own boogers, so it does taste like that. There's some that I like. I love the popcorn one. Popcorn Bean Boozle tastes incredible. The sour milk one is the absolute worst one I've ever had in my entire life. It tastes like what you'd imagine sour milk tastes like if you've had or drank sour milk or smelled it enough to essentially taste it. It's obnoxious and awful. People coming on this site to watch people have a bad time will always be a mystery to me, unless it's Adrian playing a horror game, because that's hilarious. Okay. I have a few personal questions for you.
Oh yeah? What's needling you?
You ever regret becoming an Earth Directorate agent?
I could ask you the same thing.
You didn't. I have enjoyed putting my theories into violent applications, so I must say no.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. Stayed on Triangulum, become an engineer or something near to it. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence, but at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it.
Oh man, I played Phasmophobia with my coworkers as part of an incentive. And that was my first time ever playing Phasmophobia. It's my last time playing Phasmophobia. It was frightening, but I will say by the time we got to the third game, it wasn't so bad any longer. I think what's funny about it is that when you eventually do get caught and the hands like appear up in front of your face doing like this to snap your neck, that part to me is not scary. The scary part is turning around and seeing the behind you, closing the gap. That's where it's like, uh-oh. But when they eventually catch up to you and the hands appear, it's like, all right, whatever. Also, that big school, the biggest map, I guess, or one of the biggest maps, that school, not great. That's not a fun time, especially when you and your friends are thinned out so far away. That's awful. When I did Bean Boozle with my sis, I almost threw up. Which one made you throw up or almost throw up? So you thought you had dignity and purpose? You still believe that?
Not much dignity in having your limbs blown off. Sorry, that was blunt.
Hey man, you ain't gotta What, can I hit him? I'm not gonna hit you. You don't have to apologize, dude.
I just get tired of talking around it, you know? But back to your initial question. Do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah, some days. But then there's days like the one when I found you, and, well, not much to regret there. Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair, but it keeps on.
Then it appears you took the correct lessons away from Horizon Point.
Yeah, I sure came by that wisdom, honest.
Horizon Point is the location where the betrayal took place by Augustine DeVries, where she left us to die. An exploding atmosphere. Not great. A new one that's even bigger? Oof. Hey, Chrono. Nice job on 3 streams in a row, brother. Once you kind of get a feel for the kinds of tricks the game throws at you, it's not so bad. What I also noticed too, Alex, was when people were playing with me, they said, oh, I forgot how bad the starting gear was. My baby flashlight compared to their ultra-wide beam must be nice. And the booger flavor and the barf flavor. Oh yeah, barf's pretty accurate. It tastes like stomach acid. It's pretty good. And thanks, dude. Feels like a shot. I'm sure it's not a shot. Just smiley face, just jokes. Just jokes. Who should I take with me? I've got the only black person in the game besides me so far, Niles, the recruit from Horizon Point Station who rescued me from space after I raised him from a cadet. I've got Valerie, the C word that some of you might refer to them as, who had nothing but really amoral responses to every situation. And I have Inez, who just joined the group and wants to be accepted back into Auntie's Choice, the super capitalistic overlords of space. Take the you can't say that. You can't say that. Jesus. But he did. That's wild. Okay. I kind of want to take Inez because I haven't taken her out anywhere. Meanwhile, not just says, don't put no. However, Val can actually heal every character with their ults. Their companion ability is a heal that goes towards you, Val, and your companion. Inez seems like a buster. She just arrived. What do you mean? How could she be a buster? I'm gonna take her and see what she's like. Maybe she's not a buster. Just don't get hit. All right, you know what? You're right. I'll just don't get hit. You got it. Sorry. Point. Don't need heals if you don't get hit. Oh my God. So, you know how sometimes, I don't know about y'all, but whenever there's a loading screen, you start like I know it's not just me. I've seen professional players do this in like League and Street Fighter and also in Overwatch. When you were waiting for the game to start and loading screen, you start just tapping the buttons. You start pianoing the buttons a little bit, get your fingies warmed up. I was pianoing the shoulder buttons of my controller, but the loading screen came in faster than I thought. And so now I activated TTD, which is the turn time dilation, which slows down time. And I also pressed my grenade button. So when I am paused, you're going to see the game is currently in slowdown mode, and there is a plasma grenade being thrown right in front of us. I don't know what you're talking about as a professional Apex player. Well, let's watch and find out, shall we? There it is. That's my grenade I threw. There it goes. There's my squad. Luckily, they're out of range of the grenade, so that's great. Okay. This is how democracy dies. It goes out with a splat. You're probably wondering how we got here. Exactly that. Me waiting for a loading screen to finish, rapidly alternating between the kill everyone button and the quick save button. Yes. It was anticlimactic, right? I was expecting like an NPC to be right there. They turn around. Hey, what are you doing? Everyone hates me, but I don't know. Like, should I apologize? So Inez, what's your ability? What can you do? While Inez is in the party, the amount of inhaler charge you receive from drugs is increased. Lit. Inez has a set of drugs on her body that helps to regulate her graft and improve her performance in combat. At the start of each combat, her drugs are automatically injected, temporarily increasing her rate of fire and accuracy. Her ability is called Failed Graft. Inez's graft has failed. She does not have a companion ability to start with. Okay. So I guess the first quest we're gonna do is fixing her graft. I mean, that solved that pretty quickly, right? Use your companion ability. I literally cannot. Okay, let's go find the dock. Ah, there it is. Fast travel to God. Maybe Riggs was right. She's a buster. She's got a grafted arm. She was a super soldier. She was experimented on. And right now her graft is just failing, so she can't, I don't want to say she can't be useful. She just can't be, you know how like, she can't be Winter Soldier right now. She's got to be Bucky instead. Like right now she's Bucky having her metal arm blocked by Spider-Man. Or having her metal arm ripped off by Sentry. Like that's where she is right now. So we've got to get her back to Winter Soldier level. That's on me. I gotta be a good leader and get her there. Yo, Inez be on some ghetto to ghetto from backyard to yard.
Wow.
She is our pusher. That's true. Baba Wabo, welcome back with a tier 3 that gives you access to every single Ninja Turtle no matter the season. Welcome back for 74 months, all of them in a row. There are many streamers on Twitch, but this one is my favorite. Thank you. Baba Wabo, what's your companion ability? And what's the cooldown on it? It was working at least. Hers don't even work right. Just give her a chance. Look at her. I just ran a really long way and she kept up. Look. You know what I'm saying? She's got her fruit stripe on. Remember that fruit stripe gum? The super sugary one? She got on the fruit stripe fit right now. You probably like tug on her apron right there and pull out bubble gum. That's kind of sick, right? All we gotta do is go to the dock right here, get her healed up, and it's like nothing bad ever happened. My gun away? My apologies. Yo.
Pulverizing them suffice?
No, I could liquefy them, apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
Did y'all hear that squelching sound on the right-hand side of the speakers? When you said Copernicus, is Copernicus the person doing the squelching back there? If they are, can you tell them to stop? And why is their name Copernicus? Name one constellation. It's good news. Inez is now free to fix her graft. She says you can help.
That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division.
Okay.
I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
You can do more now.
Right. I have a lead, Inez.
A lead?
I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with.
Compatible with?
Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens.
Wait, what do you mean you have a lead? She came to you to fix her graft. I thought you would have the solution ready at the beck and call. And you said I have a lead on a fix? And the fix are beasts that she's compatible with? HK47 proved years ago the robotic companions are usually the best choices. You don't mind that he calls you a meatbag? Oh, Nixie, your eyes are so pretty today. What'd you do differently? Is Inez a ranger? I guess of some sort of super soldier ranger. What is she grafting on? Well, her arm is currently in poor conditions, so my guess is we're gonna find these beasts and skin them, and she's gonna probably apply their skin to her arm to give her beast skin.
The first candidate is the skeleton crabble.
Oh my God.
It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
For those of you who were not here in yesterday's stream, I came across a person at a crabble site who was caging giant crabs for a crab boil, I assume. And he left behind a journal saying he heard rumors of a ghost crab called the skeletal crab, and that he was going to go out to find the skeletal crab and make himself famous. I went to said cave and I found nothing but dead scientist bodies, including some in half, and no skeletal crab. But there was a machine there that had a sound system out there that was doing mating calls, trying to attract the skeletal crab. But in order to figure out how to use it, I had to have Science 4, and I didn't have Science 4. So I couldn't utilize the device to attract the crab there, and I said, okay, then I guess I won't be able to use this. I'll just move away from it. And now here we are. I just hit level 100 in Final Fantasy 14. Yo, da-da-da-dun, dun, 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 dun. Congratulations, you won. That's my pop-up sound effect noise. I think this is the part where she gives you the option of what you want Inez to have. You backseating me? I don't get it. How can a skeleton move on its own?
The name's metaphorical. This creature's real pale, bone-colored, but it's got muscles and innards like anything else.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
I'm not gonna hunt women in a video game, so I'm not gonna kill a matriarch. This isn't the matriarch the Protectorate have been talking about, is it?
This is hardly worth the effort of a response, dear, but I might remind you that Raptidons are not native to this land. Now listen close.
Okay.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
When did Chrono win? You gotta spend to find out. The pie chart has a $500 gift card to Olive Garden. The other part of the pie chart has one of those whoopee cushions. You know, you sit down and makes the fart noises. The other part of the spin chart is a set of Adirondack chairs to put on your balcony, lawn, or patio. And the largest part of the pie chart is a big black piece that says no win with a frowny face. Fixing a graph with another graph. What could go wrong?
I can assure you my research is sound. And I am not at all like the last surgeon who performed on Inez.
Are we ready?
I take pride in my work. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch,
I guess
mean,
not.
law guide you both out there.
I guess not. Let's go hunting, Inez. So I've got to go hunt 2 things to fix your arm? Are you serious right now, Inez?
Back again? I hope. What can I do for you?
All right, let's go investigate the skeleton crabble cave, and may God be with us. Also, I guess not, though. Let's do observation up 1, speech up 1, explosives up 1, and let's do sneak up 1. I didn't level my character up last time. Whoa, Chrono changed his color. Do I like it? Or should I make him pink? Is he doing it himself, or are you changing his name color for him? He asked you for a color. What are the options? I mean, because right now you're somewhere in between Mads and Alex, which not a bad place to be. Good people. The more speed skill I have, then the more damage I do. That's actually a good one. That's a good bar. I can access the restricted inventory of vending machines. Don't really need that. Pickpocketing is pretty cool. Let's pickpocket. Yeah. I'm trying to pick some pockets. Cool. And then for you, what ability can you learn? Your accuracy is increased and you will actively target enemy weak spots, temporarily stun your target, or you occasionally toss medicine packs near me. Oh yeah. New healer. No more C words needed. Nice. Our God is an awesome God. All right, let's go here and see what happens. Any hex code in the world? That's a good color. Why don't you write it out for one day? See how it looks in this channel and other channels, and if it fits you. You know what I mean? Yo, Reem, look at this. Like my Apex slide. Pretty sick, right?
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Are you gonna summon the crab now? Like, shouldn't we wait? It's like,
Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the crabbles out.
hey, yo, before you start, can I like get ready first before you summon the crab? Like, can I make sure I have all the grenades that I need and the ammunition that I need and I have the right
Generator's
gun?
back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Okay, I'm not even gonna save my game. I'm a gamer. I have the classroom with me. I have all the power that I need. The power of the crystals is cool. What the f-
Ready to waste it on your command.
Not you summoning ads? Are you serious?
Look at a few quarters low, Commander. Not the one you need to worry about.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Why are you over here? You're bleeding. Go somewhere else. You're fired.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
No. Wait. Okay. What if I don't melee ever, because that's dumb. What if I use this maybe? Great. And just think. Where did you come from?
Description filled.
Grenade! Dodge! B-word! Are you not wearing armor? I'm wearing armor. Is this your best gun? That was my best gun. Why are you shotgunning from far away? It's a bolt action rifle, not a shotgun. It's a bolt action rifle, not a shotgun. I died. Oh my god, I'm still wearing that dumb clown outfit from yesterday. Remember when I put on this stupid fucking tuxedo? And I was like, hey, look, me and that bozo match. Yuck. It's I was wearing armor, Mads, but it was not this. It was for the memes yesterday, for the one armor. One. This is 4, but still, 4 is more than 1. Oh, actually, this ability's better. Never mind. Yeah, did you see 20%, Alex? Because I didn't. I didn't see 20%. Did you? Okay. The good news is I'm primed and ready, and now I'm angry. Which means I'm going to die a little bit slower. I would have, in fact, asked why you're wearing a sun-based vest instead of armor if I wasn't busy playing. Well, now you know. Shut up, Alex. I was thinking the same thing. I feel like maybe a triple barrel shot. No, what? Let's go with explosive rounds. Yeah. Oh, you got the real deal now. Woo! How about more grenades too? Yeah, more grenades.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Duck mentioned.
Yeah.
Over here, Commander.
I'm over here already. Like I'm here.
Huh. Seems this terminal...
Yeah, it does seem like a terminal. Yeah. Very cool. Listen, can we live through this? Like, is this a thing we can do?
It's power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out.
Wait, did I dodge poorly? Do I not have a dodge button? I thought I had a dodge button. Can I dodge? I can move and I can sprint. I can crouch and I can sneak and I can jump. I could just run behind stuff and hide behind things, right?
Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
So I'm going to save my game. Not because of what happened just now. It's just like I want to save you all the time because I don't like, yeah. I don't want you to all feel like you have to watch that over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just looking out for y'all. It's not for me. Like, I'm not worried about it. Psh, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you're welcome. Sure thing, Bussy is crazy as a typo. Reload! Reload faster!
Ain't making it easy for us. Watch yourself.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
What you say? Gotcha. Bonk. Nice. Progress. Behind you. Ugh. The ads are adding?
Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Prescription.
Why there's so many of you? You might want to run away. You should run away. Oh my God, you're fast. Please stop throwing flames at me. I think I won't last.
Damn, he fell. How's he still standing?
I don't know. Reloading. I'm gonna res you, brother. Don't worry. Oh my God, no, I'm not. Oh, juked. You're so back. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. You got range. Do I have more grenades? I do not. Wait, hold on. I have grenades. Grenade. A concussive mine? Should work, right? Hey, do me a favor. Go right here. Come here. My mine! Did you just glide over it? Bro, walk on my mine! What do you mean? I have a really dumb idea. But if it works, it's a genius idea. If it doesn't, though, it's a really dumb idea. That's the wrong gun? Can you please equip this instead of this? Let's take your time. Kind of hurt. I think it's pissed. Oh, it's pissed. So my teammates die, smiley face. One's up there. I'm gonna get you back one time. You're just laying there. Are you even hurt? Or are you faking it?
Jack, get medical pack out.
Welcome back. Oh. Oh. Finally, I got someone dead. That did like nothing. I feel like maybe I might be under leveled for this area, so let's try this. Okay. Let's try this buckshot.
How are you still upright over there?
Oh, drugs, thank God. Please reload. You won't. Watch what happens to you if you do it. I got you, baby. I got you.
Back in this.
Bangarang. Oh! Reload. Faster.
He's down. Help me end this fight on my feet.
Not great. There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface. Why are there more of you? Oh my God. Zoom. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, zoom. I'm gonna res y'all. Just give me like 1-2 seconds. Drugs. Get up. S-word. Reload faster. There's no way you run away. Yes, who's back?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Back in practicing some battlefield.
Phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after death.
Yeah, Reem, a little bit. It's a pretty colorful environment, Pastel. I agree. I was thinking about that entire time and not totally running for my life.
There's a beast out there just waiting to yield up its vitals to a grafting table. I'd like to begin the hunt soon, if it's all the same to you.
Oh, I won. Here it is.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander? Muscular reticulation's still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. I was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price.
I was here earlier. They've been dead for a while. Will you replace this little hand on your back with this pincer, or?
Well, I sure ain't gonna fry up the claw and serve it with tarmac and cheese. This little hand has been poisoning me for a spell, remember? I'm hoping it'll be a salve, as Doc suspects it might be. But seeing it now, I reckon there are some other ways I might use it to my advantage. If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Her den's not far from the Vox Relay up north. Elsewise, we head back to Fairfield and speak to Doc Tinsley.
I guess let's just keep going.
North it is.
Sure thing, Bussy is still making me cry of laughter. I'm unwell. It's just because like it came out of nowhere, and Chrono swears he meant buddy. Like it was a typo. It meant buddy. Like you know what he meant. He meant Bussy. I've seen too much politics take place for the past decade to not know when someone wants to say Bussy and was like, ooh, my PR team, what should I do? Like, just say you meant buddy. All right, bet. He meant buddy. And everyone's like, oh, okay. Well, I can see that. Sure thing, Bussy. Boosie. Bruh? Are you sure you meant bruh and not the other B word instead? Did you mistype that too? Happy birthday, by the way. Besides Chrono, celebrate, I won. Some say I got carried, but last time I checked this battle, I wasn't the one who was clapped up and dead. It was my teammates who were clapped up and dead. Cool, we're all done here. Let's move on. Move along. I've got to get one more thing. It's up here. Turns out Chrono is the funniest one here. He is pretty funny. He is pretty funny. Is there one more thing I need to do for that dude? No. No. All right, I have to go back to Minister Butt because he's going to help me get over to the Vox Relay without getting shot up the entire time. So I'm going back to Bozo. It's not my birthday. Stop it. I'll stop, dude. I'm considerate of feelings, and I know what it's like when there's like an onslaught of disrespect towards your feelings, so I will stop. Brother, look how beautiful the sky is out here, brother. Isn't that beautiful? Don't you want to look up and see a planet that close to you?
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these protectorate types.
I don't.
Well, now how am I
gonna pay off my bar tab?
I don't.
It's gonna take my school.
Reem, look at that movement. Are you serious?
Pardon me for being preoccupied. I've got Westport on my mind. All those prodigal, sad, sorry refugees. All that wasted potential.
What did you need from Westport?
I knew you'd come back once you'd had a little time to ruminate. Now, your task deals not with the town itself, but the subjects residing within it.
Sure.
Converting Westport's subjects will teach us much about the Protectorate mind. How it solves problems, what it desires, how it can be swayed. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry, the choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
Wait, you want me to use some psychotropic drugs to completely turn a town either against each other or subjugate them? Is that what you're asking me to do? Or reveal their secrets like this MK Ultra? Or like what are we doing here? Why is converting Westport's subjects so important?
Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport
Sure.
are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
All right.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purpleberry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
I don't want a replica hat. I want the real thing.
I don't think you understand. The reserve Oxonian is functionally identical to the one I wear. If anything, the replica is likely in better state. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it. And really, is anything truly one of a kind? Not from the universal perspective.
Yes, speech check passed. Give me your hat.
Very well. I can see you won't be swayed. You succeed in the conversion of Westport, and I will supply you my limited production gentle person's Oxonian. If I must.
Cool. John Iron Giant himself. Yeah, he is like John Iron Giant, isn't it? The only thing he hasn't done is mispronounce my name. Happy Boosie. I don't like this guy. I hope you get to kill him at some point. Well, if we gotta kill him, we gotta do it discreetly. We gotta make sure that no one knows that we did it. So we've gotta kill him, and then we've gotta melt his body. So we've gotta like sneak behind him, stab him, and then melt him into nothingness. That way no one else knows we did it. So deal.
Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
I was expecting, you know, guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
All right, I'll be back. Keep that hat warm for me.
I suppose I should take this time to make peace with its departure. Oh, so many grand times shared with this hat.
Yeah, I can't kill him yet because I need him to help me get into the Vox Station relay. So I've got to go indoctrinate this town, and then it looks like no one else is in this area except for just us. His body Officer Kara is way over there, so she'll never see it. So I don't need this room or these doors to shut. All I've got to do is go here on stage, right? And then I'll drop down like this. Sneak behind bro like this. And look at that. Death symbol means one stab and he's done. What, can pickpocket him? What up? Can I pickpocket his hat? Oh, a private locker key? And his money? Nice. I took his money. I took a capitalist's money. That's like the most damning thing you can do. And his locker key. Where's your locker? I'm gonna find his locker and then I'm gonna stuff him inside of it. I wish you could move bodies instead of like superfying them, because then I would take his body and stuff it into the locker. Give me some, please. Well, that's what you do, right, Reem? Is that you steal from the rich and redistribute it amongst your friends. So I stole $350 from him. Just give me like your Venmo, and I'll give you part of that $350 I took from him for you to have. If anyone asks you where you got it from, just say that you hit the jackpot. And say it like that too. Say like, I hit the jackpot. And laugh a little bit when you say it too. It's not suspicious, because like, I hit the jackpot. Do that. Where is his locker? Like, where does a dork like him keep his locker? Dang, you think he has an actual home? I think he has an actual house. That means we gotta find his home and go to his house and like take his belongings there? I don't know where you live. I've gotta visit like every house in the neighborhood until I find yours? Okay, so first things first. We gotta go to this town, I guess. Right? Do this dumb thing he just said to do. The brain benders of Andy's choice. Right, that one. Where is that? In Westport. Nope. Where's the brain benders of Andy's choice? Way over there? Brother, that is a jaunt. That is a journey. And I still don't know where you live either. Well, first things first, let's see if we can find his house and take his stuff. You can show your PayPal. Is it space PayPal? Because if it's not space PayPal.
You know, one where that Emmeline is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
I can just eat this apple on the ground? Nice. Dirt before you die.
Wait. Nope. Just tarot excrement.
Whose house is this? I don't see a locker in here, so it can't be his house, right? Is that a guard dog? What a sinister looking home. Who lives here? I can't believe it's 7 p.m. Is that good or bad? That's DeVries' house. We know that already. No, that's DeVries' house. We knew that already. It just doesn't feel like it. I'm sorry. What does it feel like? Or better yet, what would you like it to feel like? What time? Maybe you have no preference. Maybe it's not about what you want it to feel like, but rather just what it feels like.
Yeah.
Noon? So I have more time to do nothing. Now I respect that. What can't we just be a society where like every now and then we just have long swaths of time to do nothing? We don't get paid for it. We don't get billed for it or penalized for it. You know what I mean? Why can't we just go to a place and just lay down for a long time and your bills are on hold while you lay down, but you make no money while you lay down too? You don't get free food. You don't get free water. You just pack up your water and food. You go someplace and you get to just lay down for as long as you want. That's what a weekend is for? False. Bills don't go on hold on the weekend. And sometimes you make money on the weekends. I want everything to pause. It's like not a deprivation chamber, but slightly deprivation. It sounds like death. Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making them unable to see you from a distance. I do love me some thick grass. Okay, nice. Put me in cryo sleep at this point. Yo, this grass is thick. Okay, Riggs, I put you in cryo sleep. Now what? When do you want to be woken up? You have like a timetable you're looking for, or? Am I tripping, or can I see like a line drawn in the sky, like right there? A texture line.
Ain't sure why you're so broken up over losing your Auntie's Choice contract. You're your own boss now. No one yanking your chain. That sounds pretty good to me.
You don't get it. You ain't nothing in Auntie's Choice without a contract. Just a rung leech scraping by. It's lonely at the bottom. But I ain't planning to stay there for long.
Oh, believe me, I know more than you think. Well, you're with us now. We're a team. No bottom rungs in this crew.
Sure. Don't mean to come across ungrateful. I'll pull my weight. Tell you what, once I raise my stock with Auntie and land a new, better contract, I'll have a shindig to say a proper thanks.
I think you missed the point of what we were trying to... Okay. Wake me up if Simon Phoenix ever gets loose.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base.
Good reference.
North of here is an old abandoned chapel. Dang, careful, friend.
Wait, wow, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if he gets loose? Then what? Why is she walking like that? Because she's a super soldier. That's how super soldiers walk, I guess. She's in need of a new graft, so sometimes that's just how you gotta walk. I guess. Please don't this be some like weird roadblock thing where I've gotta like do a checkpoint and some other bullshit stuff.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472.
Oh, great.
Please.
A 472. Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
Please don't do cop speak to me. Yeah, y'all should start community night right now.
Word is
Y'all can play games,
Street
right?
is ordering a watch on the
And watch stream
Protectorate
together?
survivors in Westport. Once any change is reported. I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for anything of import we can tell them.
You don't think Twaffle's playing that clown game right now?
Friend, let's go set our lamps on something juicy for Milver Street.
Dang, nobody here?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
saying that if everyone goes community night, then I have no viewers left?
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't
Dang, Chrono.
managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily put the actual fighting to a stop.
I'm clicking Phasmophobia right now. Ooh. Ooh, Phasmophobia. Was that a bludgeoning sound I just heard? Go out here bludgeoning their juns. Blooding their juns. Blooding their juns? Mm. It's funny, I'm broke AF. There you go, Alex. Look how sparkly this subway card is. Oh, that's not sparkles. That's radiation, I think. I think I'm suffering from radiation poisoning right now.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Looks like everything else.
I'll take it.
Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
I don't generally go digging through piles of refuse.
Nor do I. But when at war, one must make do however one can. Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
Why does this dude look like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park? They rushed a big update to do an Alan Wake event. Alan Wake? And the update is absolute dog poo, and it broke everything, and the reviews dropped down to mixed in like a day. Dang, Phasmo fans, like... Gamers, look man, I get being upset. But to take a game that already has pre-established reviews that are absolutely incredible, that you really enjoy as a live service game, and all of a sudden say, no, we don't like this, and then review bomb it just to bring it down to a low review is it's so grimy. Oh, the game's literally unplayable. The ghosts don't work. The tools don't work. Well, okay. I guess as long as it says recent reviews, slightly negative. Why is everyone bouncing Lamau? There's a radio, but I don't have it turned on in the game. Maybe they're all listening to it. Kind of does, right? He does look like him, right? Been a pleasure, but I have to go.
Likewise. And
I'm not going to tell you anything, dog. Good luck with your radioactive rummaging. That's alliteration. You can clap for alliteration. What's over there? Oh, that's a castrum. This is Castrum Westport. I can't zoom in with this. Parking lot. All right. Seems good. There's an Auntie's Choice up there. Dangerous enemies. Enemies with skulls next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too underleveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels. Wait, why are you telling me that now? Why are you giving me a heads up about dangerous enemies?
Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our lab? No. No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment! Commencing termination.
These anti-soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak our way in.
Heard something.
Nope. Heard nothing. Heard nothing. Just your imagination once again.
Ain't nothing there.
Yep, ain't nothing there. I'm just gonna sneak all the way into town. You're gonna make white chicken chili? Can I... Never mind, I won't ask. I hope it's delicious. Subnautica on the brain. Me too. Yo, Westport, gang, gang, we here. Oh, I hate it already. Good Lord. Looking real Lex Luthor up in this piece. Okay. What were you going to ask? Please tell me. I was going to ask you if I could have some, but I can't keep asking you for your food. So I stopped. What happened here? What gorged the side of this metal structure and damaged your lampposts?
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
I'm just going to take the parts left over.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession. Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile.
Hogarth. Milver Street reckons he's the key to converting this town.
Not so loud,
Let's
please.
bring him the good news of Auntie's choice, shall we?
Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate.
Anything I should know about this place before I go confabulate?
Word to the wise. Despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Good to know.
Just to offset any minor disruption.
Hi, everyone. Just walking by.
Empty are the lives of anti-subjects that they need to rely on consumerism to find meaning.
Yeah, I know. Imagine retail therapy working on a person because they're depressed. Couldn't be me. This place is really pretty at nighttime. Oh my god. Hey. Oh, this place is heavily guarded. Not you looking out on the balcony wistfully. Oh my god. This might go so poorly. Hey man. Greetings. Hello. What you looking at? Nice.
Everyone knows the
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport.
What up,
Once
brother?
a shining testament to Protectorate excellence. Now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
perfect life of contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation.
This man rolls with C words. I don't like him. Well, I mean, I see you found out that using retaining walls to hold back an ocean rarely ends well.
I beg to differ. Those walls have stood for over a century and would easily have stood for another, were it not for Auntie's greed and envy and explosives.
I'm sure staying within the ruins of your city will show them.
That is unlikely, as they are too ignorant to see our obvious superiority.
Nice.
Our society was built from the bedrock up, through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all, unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
But is there no room for personal freedom in your society?
Personal freedom is just another way to encourage selfish consumerism. Why we've even eradicated manual labor through our perfection of auto mechanicals. Can aunties claim such? That brings me to a matter I'd like to discuss with you, actually. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, auto mech parts.
Oh.
What?
Comestibles served.
It's a Raptidon.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
Why don't you just use humans to do things, not rely on the robots to do things for you? You need to reprogram these mechs. Why now? As waiters?
No. As I stated, as a means to seek a reprieve for our remaining residents, if not myself. A harsh judgment looms in our imminent future for our cowardice or negligence, depending on the Arbiter's interpretation. I will certainly be executed.
Wait, did I miss a memorandum? What do you need a reprieve for anyway?
Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Well, allow me to paraphrase.
Okay.
Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs.
You were on board with him 100% until he said no combat mechs. We need those too. How is that a punishable offense?
Well, obviously, we've forsaken our duties as members of the Protectorate. It is incumbent upon us to fight to the death, yet we still live, as does our enemy. Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long.
Okay, you lost me on that last part. How can a boot heel be vapid?
My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here's a matter of accountability.
Sure.
Responsibility was mine. Disgrace and judgment should be mine solely as well.
What a hero.
My intention is to absolve my subjects of any and all such blame. I owe it to every single person here to try.
With no combat mechs? Lamau? Well, I'm gonna go ruminate on this. Goodbye.
Farewell now.
We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
Bro's kind of going through it, huh? You think he really needs combat mechs, Riggs? I think he needs, like, combat love. And I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna win over the people with either kindness or cruelty.
It's together.
Hello, Zaladin. Long time no see.
The itinerant stranger returns.
Listen, dude, Westport is fading fast, but Fairfield is willing to take your people in.
Pshaw!
Okay.
I've no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield, no less the Auntie's choice riffraff controlling it, or worse, any traitors who have flocked to their side. Why I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity.
Dude, why do I feel like your hatred of Auntie's choice goes deeper than the current conflict?
Because we of the Protectorate believe in something. We dream, we aspire together. Auntie's choice would replace amity and purpose with want. The endless, empty pursuit of nothing. But in the end, what I care about most is my people. I have my own means of helping them, which you could aid me with if you so chose.
What would it take to you to let your people leave for Fairfield?
Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed.
Can you hear this?
Beyond my means
Yeah,
to save
please wrap it
before I'd
up.
even consider such a recourse.
So, as Nan just said, boo. So you need this place to look like an absolute disaster before you consider moving. So if I make this place inhabitable, you'll go? Because it seems to me like a catastrophe already. So I agree. Boo.
Well,
Wrap
that's
it
what's
up.
commonly referred to as your opinion. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly.
No, they're not.
We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers.
I'm gonna destroy and sabotage all of that. But if things fell apart further, you'd let everyone go and you'd leave too?
I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing such a fruitless line of thinking further. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining.
And you know what, man? I'm sorry if I hit a nerve. We can change the topic.
Not the first to question my judgment, nor the last, I suppose. One expects a certain lack of social graces from those raised outside the Protectorate. Let us talk plainly. What would it take to secure your aid?
This guy's trying to save the place and y'all are hating black men being held back by oppression. This place is beyond saving. Riggs. All right? Right now, I'm the Ra's al Ghul, not the Batman. Gotham is beyond saving. I'm finna sack Rome. I'm sending the plague rats. You know what I'm saying? When a forest grows too wild, a fire is both natural and inevitable. I'm that purging fire. Westport's gotta go, and y'all gotta pack it up, and y'all gotta head to Fairfield. Leave this place behind. I have no idea what's going on in this game. I'm not gonna hold you. I just don't like the C word. I'll think it over and get back to you.
Certainly. What would you like to know? Fair.
So all I've got to do is sabotage this infrastructure. Okay, I just got to make sure people defect. That's my new mission. Brilliant. Excellent. Sabotage the Westport infrastructure. The generator, water purifier, and loudspeaker system are important pieces, so sabotage all those. And secure some defectors. All right, dope. Cool. What do y'all feel like we should do? Should we save Westport or sabotage it? Only a poll can tell us. How we handling Westport? Sabotage them, pack it up, move. Or save Westport. There you go. You let me know. Now keep in mind,
Welcome back.
Westport right now is home to the Protectorates. Because there's two people in power in this system of space. There's Auntie's Choice which is the capitalistic empire who took foothold here on Paradise Island, this planet, and Fairfield. And there's Protectorate, which is the militaristic hive mind with a really bad idea of what communism should be, with no personal freedoms. So they're both bad. Only problem is, way over there in Fairfield, those people have already joined Auntie's Choice. They're being liberated. These people here in Westport are the remnants of what the Protectorate used to be. And instead they're like, no, we're not gonna be kidnapped. We are gonna hold true to all of this. Everyone's got a purpose and everyone will do their purpose. There is no bottom rung, they're all equal rungs. Y'all trying to save Westport?
Are you mentally refreshed?
Wait, so option A, brainwash everyone to be anti-choice supporters. Option B, sabotage everything to convince everyone to leave. Or option C, kill. I don't think there's an option C. I don't think I can kill.
Due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative.
Yeah, it's either we save Westport and help you out with the auto mech parts, or we have them pack it up and join Auntie's Choiceville. I like how you said, I don't know if I'm following the story correctly, but I don't like Auntie's Choice, and then you said, oh.
Everyone knows the paradigm.
Because the whole point of the quest line, too, what we're trying to do is, inspired by your success in retrieving the mental refreshment data, Minister Milverstreet has provided you with a cache of items to convert the subjects of the Protectorate town of Westport. So he wants us to give people in this town all the products of Auntie's Choice to make them want to join Auntie's Choice. Like, oh my gosh, Sugar Bomb cereal? Hell yeah, I love capitalism. New t-shirts and sweatshirts? Whoa, yeah, baby, let's do it. Or we convince them to relocate. Yeah. Yeah.
Epitomizes the pinnacle of social order.
It's like voting in a democratic country. All options are poop. I think that's the point, yeah? Make all the hard choices the worst choices. But I also don't know what happens to the quest data if we choose to help him.
Look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need.
I need a way into Vox Relay. Don't ask why.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside.
Oh!
Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
So if I get him the auto mech parts he needs, I can save Westport, and he'll get me inside the Vox Relay station. But I won't get Bro's hat. And if I assassinate Bro and turn him into liquid, I don't know if I'll get his hat as a reward on his body either.
You are the raw material for perfection. Subject to the most exalted vigilant. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Yeah, the priority is the hat. It's either convert Westport, get hat, assassinate Milver, or help Westport, get inside the Vox Relay station, go back to Milver Mill Street, assassinate him still, and hope to find hat on remains. Let me think about it.
So much for their paradigm keeping mouths fed and roofs overhead. The minister was right to send us here.
Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most...
Apologies, but an
Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. Oh, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them.
But now, more than ever, we must all
Oh, she really does have a hand coming out the back of her body. I thought I was just making a joke.
with pride keep informing
There's a tiny hand coming out the back of her back.
as ever. But prudence dictates
Oh, dang.
we give it a little extra added zeal for now.
I had no
just
idea.
to offset any minor disruption.
Huh.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment.
Maybe you can lie to Hat Man and he'll give you the hat, but then you have the hat and you can kill him. This sounds like the kind of thing to ruminate over during community night. This is the perfect place to save the game. I'm gonna save the game here and properly start community night.
Entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure,
There you go.
sabotage, and or manipulative indoctrination.
You can literally have 15 screens of cooking entertainment in community.